Well, I'm very eager to try out my newest purchase here, which is the Solo Stove Titan. And I thought having lunch outdoors today on a cold and windy winter day would serve as a pretty good test to display this. This is the Solo Stove Titan. Comes in a kit with the pot as well, the 1800 pot. And so what we'll be doing today is we'll be making a little fire in here and having some soup. One of my favorite soups is Italian wedding soup, so we'll be cooking that. So all I have here is just some kindling that I've collected, and this kindling has been pretty much from my garage, from my wood pile. So I've just broken this up into little pieces that you would find typical out in the woods or on a trail or on a hike. It is not particularly dry, and there is a pretty good wind blowing here, so hopefully everybody can make this out to see. So this will be a pretty good test. Let's see how this works. This is mostly ash branches from the yard. There we go. There we go. Smoking quite a bit, but that's to be expected. I can hear it starting to pop, so that's what we want. So I really thought that this would be a nice addition for when I go backpacking or camping. And you can see how windy this is out here. So let's get this on, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this heat up, get to operating temperature, and then as you can see, now that it's starting to heat up, we're not smoking as much, and the air will be being drawn in through the bottom. You can see that every now and then there's little wafts of smoke. We're pulling a good draw through here. We can add a little bit more fuel. Let that cook down. Show you how this works here. Go. One of my favorites. This is 19, what was this here? 19 ounces. Now I'm not timing this, but we'll be able to see in the video. I won't edit this, so we'll be able to see in the video how long this actually takes to get boiling. But we've got a very windy day, so this will be more of a real world condition. A lot of people have commented that this type of cooking, of course this will make it, put the top on, the lid on. A lot of people have commented that this type of cooking results in a lot of soot, which it does. But that's part of being outdoors. Cooking with wood, it's going to happen. One of the really nice things about this stove is that any type of biomass will work. So pine needles, pine cones, any type of woody debris, grass clippings can be used to start it. Has a lot of uses. It's very lightweight. You can take a look online to check out the weight, but it's well under, I believe, 2 pounds. This 1800 model pot holds 60 ounces of liquid, soups, what have you. So there's a lot of, you can easily cook for 2 people. And already that is starting to look very good. Oh, and it's already lukewarm. So that's a good thing. Hopefully you can see the embers inside. They really are burning very quickly. These are very efficient stoves. They use up their fuel quite well. It's very important when you use this stove or any of these types of stoves to have a good supply of fuel on hand so you don't run out. You definitely want to collect more than you will need. But this is the first burn of this stove. We've probably had it running now for 5 minutes, so hopefully this will show you on a day like today with 20 degrees and maybe a 10-mile-an-hour wind at least, gusting to 15, I'd say. A real-world example of how long it'll take to heat up. Again, the real key with this is to get it operating first and get it hot before you start cooking on it. You want that good draw, and you want, you can see the discoloration here from the heat. Down here is relatively cold, but right up here, boy, we can see the discoloration already, because the stove has already reached operating temperature, and it's and we have secondary burn as well. I don't know if you can see in there, but those holes at the top. I might get this on the other camera here. Over here. Those holes at the top will show you the secondary burn, and that is the gasification. And you can see that we have reached gasification of the stove. So it is really ignited the gas from the wood, and that's what makes it so efficient. Let's get you back over here. Pardon my bumps. Outdoors here in my backyard with a table that has a bunch of holes in it. A patio table, and it's got ice and everything else all over it, so I apologize for the awkwardness. There we go. Let's take another look inside. Oh, I hear it boiling already. I can hear the bubbles at the bottom. We're steaming. That's good. And that's good. Getting there. And that's not a whole lot of wood. So that's surprising. I thought I'd have to use, of course, this is ash. So it's, good, if you can use a good hardwood, it will feed the fire a lot longer than twigs and whatnot. I like this 1800 Titan model, the Titan stove, and then the 1800 pot model here because of the handle design. That's is nice. It's bigger. It gives you a nice firm grasp of what you're cooking and holding on to. Oh yeah. Cooking real good in there. So we'll keep this video going and see how long it takes to get a rolling boil on this can of soup. If you can hear that in there. It sounds like it's close to a... Oh, and it's boiling. I don't know if you can see that through all the steam, but we've got our first little boil going. Oh, whew. So we'll stop the clock, whatever this is right now. I'm here at about 600 feet above sea level in western New York, so that probably has something to do with it as well. So, yep, there's our boil. So we're ready for lunchtime. Well, so real world conditions. And if you can see down in there, there's still a lot of fuel in there. So we're gonna let that burn. We'll set this aside. Set that aside. I can set my pot down here. Have a bit of lunch. Oh, it's hot. Hot and good. Nice can of soup. Out on a cold day, trying out our new stove. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping along and having lunch with me, and we'll check you out in the next video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.